Hello, Mr. Palm. This is Hudson from New Youth Paving and Building Contractors, a division of audio projects. This is another drawing that I've decided to present to you because um, in my previous drawing there are certain elements that I didn't couldn't bring it up all together because. Alright, so what I've done is another cross section of the retaining wall with the structure or with the items that constitutes the whole structure of a retaining wall or a segment or dry stack. So basically, let me just take you a little bit back. This is like you need to know how the wall is gonna be built. What are the specifications and so if you actually sort of get to know this is that you're probably gonna expect from the contractor. So that's why I need to present to you in this pre-construction tab. Alright, so basically, right, right. So there's when a wall is built up, there is so many things that if you look at a completed wall, you think like it's just a simple structure, but basically there are so many things that we as contractors or builders and structural we take into consideration. Okay, so basically here we're gonna have our footing. Alright, that we're gonna have to open up a trench with 600 as the wide and 300 as the depth is gonna be 500. Alright, and then the concrete layer, when we're pouring and mixing the concrete, we should make sure that it's within 250 to 300 as thickness. Right, so that is actually sort of highlighted in this drawing. Okay, so then we're gonna we're gonna start laying the courses, so the block has a lip in front of it, so as you stack up the blocks, you actually sort of going up at 70-degree naturally. So that is actually sort of and what else is the drainage. Now we're gonna have to make sure that behind the wall we lay adequate drain systems. So basically that actually entails laying a agri UPVC drain pipe 110. All right, and then around it we should sort of pour stones that we call them like 19 millimeter. That's the size, or that's the nominal size, 19 millimeter stone aggregate from a quarry mine. Okay, and then we probably have a beading cloth or a geotextile fabric, right? To ensure that no sand is gonna filter in and block the pipe because it's perforated. Right, and here we have the height is I'm actually sort of starting with 3,5. It's subject to change. We are gonna be using Geolog 400. So if the height is 3,5, we're probably gonna lay about 17 to 18 courses. Okay, yeah, and then if for instance we see that there's still a bank that is exposed, and then we can lay like another one, just like this. You lay another one, and then we backfill and compact. All right, this is actually sort of the backfill. We backfill and compact. Right, this is how actually we're gonna be building the wall from bottom up. Right, so this is actually sort of how we're gonna be raising this wall. Right, it's just a matter of we lay the course, we backfill. This is actually sort of gonna be the excavated material that we're gonna use to backfill because the soil has good drainage. So we just need to ensure that we compact it to maximum. We're gonna use that as a backfill material. We compact it and to maximum density, Okay, so yeah, so basically all that is labeled up. Okay, so now this is basically cross section. So now what we need to go to is actually to the previous drawing. So what's gonna happen is we are gonna be excavating with a bobcat or a TRB or any other suitable machinery to actually sort of get rid of the soil that is on the way to open up the needed space. So now we are gonna be exposing a new ground. I've labeled it as exposed surface, and this is the existing pavement. So basically, what's gonna happen now is, you see, if you are gonna be needing this space to turn any reverse vehicles, it's soon we are done with the wall. You might consider getting it paved because if it rains, it's gonna be very muddy, and you won't be able to sort of enjoy this new space that you have just created because it's gonna be muddy, and it might even actually cause a vehicle to stick into the muddy, and you might end up sort of calling these guys with their winchy and or probably insurance. So it's to get rid of that, to make sure that you're on the safe side. recommended that you pave this this new exposed surface. Okay. Now this is also more like the shape of the wall. It's gonna be going like this, and then when we go up to the up to that side, we're gonna be also caving in to open up another way for the vehicle, if just in case you would like to sort of turn immediately on the down to the parking. Okay, so now let's find out how many square meters are these that we're probably gonna need to actually sort of pave with the so we're looking at a length of 13.6. This is zoomed clearly. Right, we're looking at we're looking at a length of 13.6 with the width of 3.6. So that should give us about 48 square meters. You could round off to 49 to 50 square meters. Okay, so now another thing is that we need to also think about is we are gonna have to actually sort of get these pavers that are gonna match up with this new area that you're gonna have to pave. So these ones they're called wire cut pavers from coral brick. So now if you want me to sort of present you a quotation as well, so we do that as well. We do paving pretty well. So if you want me to advise on cost, I'm able to advise on cost. But I just want to let you know in advance that the clay pavers pretty the rates are pretty high to get the product from the manufacturers. Yeah, they're manufactured by coral brick. So the clay, this is a wire cut. We're looking at probably about 180 square meters just to get the materials, and then we other materials that are accompanied that need to accompany all the to get the installation of the new pavement. So that will be another additional cost. So it's entirely up to you whether the time you want it done, but it's gonna be urgent. As soon as you build the wall, you would like to make use of the open up space. So I'm sure that you would like it to get it immediately. So I'll hear from you, and then if you want me to advise on cost, I'll do that immediately. So okay, thank you so much for listening. So now I look. The other thing before I close up, I wanted to sort of find out what would be time when are you looking at getting started, because we need to iron out. If you want us to iron out things, we could have another meeting. So we can then iron out things, and then we can confirm, and then if it means signing the contract, and then we can actually do that on site. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, Mr. Palm. I'll hear from you.